Now for the so-called City Beautiful and home to the Madden Studios. This is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League from Orlando, Florida. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Desperados of Paris and the Orlando Orbits. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Come on, set! Green Jack! Edo Blue! Ready?
Ritter looking to put it up right away. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Red, cycle!
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Red, yellow. Ready?
Ritter to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. When you look at this defense, they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's going the other way. He's across midfield. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Opening drive fumble, and the 4 miscues that they had last week. 4 turnovers, Charles. So this is a bad trend.
And, Brandon, you and I both know that they didn't just ignore what happened last week. They focused on it, tried to get better. And when it happens here again in this game, the head coach is going to see that as a direct reflection on his message to the team, and it's not sinking in.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield. come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Patterson's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Ridder throwing on third down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play there on third down. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Ridder from the gun. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. They need 18 yards here on third down. Going play action. Ridder. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Ridder now. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Orbits have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And, CD, you look at this defense. What kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
Some means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Up the middle they go. It's Bishop. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Hornets 14.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bishop, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, Desperado.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bishop. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
17-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Slide through. Ready?
Working from the gun, Ritter. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! A great play there. 65 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
21. Desperados 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They'll take over
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On the ready. Ready, go.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready up.
2nd and 10.
Set.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, it's Ritter. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Let's go.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Ritter. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the
Okay, right.
27-yard line.
Edo blue. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Over the middle, it's complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Watch out now.
13 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Red cycle. Set. Go.
Ritter from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Black Ultra. Ready, ready.
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on